Hey, True Believers England team here. So this is like a pop-up auction hangout. We just get to chill for a while, talk. I'm going to try to sell some comics. I'm trying to get some money to give to Gail and to go and see Eric tomorrow. So those are the two things I need exactly. Well, I don't need exactly, but around $100. And for right now, we're kind of talking to ourselves because I had no advertisement for this. So by all means, sir, what is this comic book that's got you so freaking riled up?
Epitaphs from the Abyss.
What the hell is that?
It was the supposed return of EC Comics.
Okay.
And there were 4 stories.
All
the
right.
best one of the 4 was Stephanie Phillips.
Okay, that's weird.
Because I don't remember anything about it. And that makes it the best one of the 4. The first story, if anybody had proposed that at EC, Bill Gaines and Al Feldstein would have said, "Get the out of here with that. You know, come back when you got some talent."
What is the first story? And while you say, don't think me rude that I'm going to go upstairs and grab tabs, but by all means, tell everybody why this particular story is the one you're calling out.
Oh no, this one's not the first one. A guy is a bad writer and he can't sell any of his stories or scripts, and his roommate, he comes home one night after being rejected again. His roommate says, "Hey, I wrote something. It just looked like it would be fun to try. Can you read it?" And he reads it, and it's fantastic. It's perfect. So of course he kills his roommate and submits the story, and the roommate digs himself up out of the grave and kills the other guy. That's the twist. So that was beyond terrible. The 4th story was Brian Azzarello, and I'm not sure if he was trying to poke fun at both sides of vaxxers and anti-vaxxers, but I think he made it pretty clear who you were supposed to root for. And
oof.
So pretty sure all the vaccination stuff has been settled, but still beating that drum that the anti-vaxxers were the people that didn't get the vax were going to kill cause everybody else to die, blah blah blah. Shut the fuck up. But the one that Chris Condon wrote a story about a pro-choice Republican senator who suddenly develops a hardline stance that runs in opposition to her previous beliefs. So this woman does some investigating and finds out that what the Republicans do, if anybody strays from the hive mind, they take them to a secret facility and lobotomize them, because that's what Republicans do.
Not the Democrats, who actually you can watch them attack anybody who steps out of line.
Right.
Okay.
It was possibly the most I don't know if not infuriating or just the most insulting story I've read in my 50 years of doing this. Now, like I said, I've read 2 series from this guy that were fantastic. Both of them, where he had Jacob Phillips with him, son of Sean Phillips, partner of Ed Brubaker. I have a feeling that every time this guy gets away from them, he's just shit. Because this story was absolute shit.
No,
it was divisive it's the most divisive story I think I've ever read.
Is it shit because of the politics, or is it shit because of the writing, or yes?
It's shit because of the politics.
Okay.
Because it's so blatantly one-sided. It's this guy projecting of what he in his mind, what he wants us to believe Republicans are, and he can take his projections and shove them up his ass. And it was just I said I was really, really hoping this was going to be a good book. And there are no, there's no, you couldn't Kevin Bacon your way to the EC style.
Oh,
So
really?
it's just it's a badly hyper partisan, horror book. It made Creep Show, look like EC Comics.
Creeps.
The not the 1982 book, the
new
series from last year that was dreadful.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. I said it's bad enough that it was bad, but to be bad and just an absolute insult to half the country. I mean, they made it very clear this is for that audience that they've spent the last 10 years cultivating, that will accept mediocrity as good writing, and as long as they're cheering for your team, it doesn't matter that the story sucks.
Well, we're just about ready here. I guess 8:15's come on. Also, I could have told you Chris Condon book was going to suck. He wrote that.
He wrote Enfield Game Massacre, which was arguably as good as any book that came out in 2023.
Now, today is just a day. It's just one of those times I need a little help on the electricity, so figured and to go see Eric and get some books for auctions and such. So I decided to have this pop up. It's going to be, I've always wanted to try a, what do you call them, claim sales? So it's going to be in that style. Now, the difference is that if there's a back-to-back bid on the same book, then I'll allow it to turn into an auction. That's just, that's just the way it should be. Now, that is only if it's back-to-back. If it's, a minute or so, if it's time between, nope, first come, first serve. But if, like, we put a buck up and two people just boom, boom, go.
Yeah, Venkman's saying I got some good books. I want to want to make clear. Yeah, I bought 10 new comics today. It's the most I've bought in years. And if this were like a cover challenge, even with the -1 that Epitaphs for the Abyss got, and the 0 that I would give Hello Darkness, the books still come out to about an 8 or 9, because everything else was pretty good, and a couple of really good books in there.
Cool. Hold on just a second. All righty. Oh, my back's killing me today. All righty. Let's see. I'm going to put up some magazines. I've discounted a lot of them here. So there we go. No. There we are. Okay. Is that good?
Yeah, it's a little like tilt. It's like it's leaning to the right a little bit, like downhill slightly, but
there we go. And once again, this is going to be like a claim sale. All righty. So if anybody sees something, say something. Basically it.
Oh yeah, you do. You might want to full screen it though.
Oh yeah, of course. There we go. Yeah, it is on a little bit of a lean. I got to tell you, I did zero real preparation for this. I'm going to be writing stuff down as it sells. So I didn't write up sheets or anything like that, like I normally do. So fun times. I've never done a claim sale. But from what I understand, there we go. We got to go. From what I understand, as things sell, I just take it down, and there you go. Easy peasy. Okay, RDV's Vampirella. All right. and that's at 15. And I guess I'll be putting stuff up as the day goes on. I've got some comics here. I got some magazines. I'm trying to reach at least $100. So if you, and hey, you know what? I also take donations, but over on Ko-Fi. But there you go. This is a easy and good way to do it as well. All right, we've got the Vampirella for RDB. Okay, let me put this up here. And we'll see how it goes. I guess I should keep a time and just easy 100 in there, not bad. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Once again, though, I've never done a claim sale. And the only difference that I've seen from others is that if there is 2 bids back to back, then I'll let it turn into an auction. But otherwise, it will be first come, first serve. Like nobody challenged RDV for the Vampirella. He's got it. Okay. Son of a beeswax, I did something to my back carrying these books downstairs. That is not good. So the president was talking. I'm sorry, the president was lying. He really was. He went off with that, oh, we've had the best economy in the history of America. No, you don't. No, you don't. Just hush. Hey, Jackson Raycurt, what's up, Jay Lucian? He does seem to have physical troubles. Yes. He's a lot. No, he has lost some weight. But I do have physical troubles in moving. Not really serious. It's just I did something to my back. I've got 1, 2, 3 omnibuses and a whole bunch of hardcovers here. And I carried those downstairs along with a fan, and I tried to pick up a bottle of tea at the same time. Couldn't do it. Kind of twisted the wrong way. A lot of the stuff is discounted tonight. But there you go. Are we doing covers tonight is the big question. What do you think?
Do you want to take tonight off?
I'm not. I'm right here.
I meant, you know what I meant.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, we could, but the thing is, well, we could do them tomorrow because I'm sure I'll be home in time to do those. So yeah, we could do them tomorrow. The 1950s covers. Yeah. RDB says I'll take Eric as well.
Well, my next
So there you go.
just keep getting better and better.
I know, right? Okay. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da. So no love for the Dracula. We've got a Indiana Jones ripoff magazine called Rex Havoc, Bizarre Adventures. Really, no love for the spirit. England team, does YouTube pay you any money? Because I always have to sit through 2 short but unskippable ads on every live stream you do. No, not really. They really do not. I've been shadow banned, and a lot of the ads have been, and because of that, what ends up happening is, the way they do this is you get basically a penny per view. And like in the past, when it would be, and that is on a rising scale though. So like if you hit 1,000 instead of like $10, you're probably making 15, that kind of thing. But it's gotten so bad that I do not get, I don't get a monthly from it anymore. I used to. I got to a point where this was actually my job. I didn't have to go and search for anything else. The auctions pay me. Yep. Okay, and this is okay. Sure. All right. Let me. I'm putting some stuff together because this bombed quickly. This lot did. I don't have a lot of stuff with price tags on it just yet. So let me see if I can't put something up there that might. Nope, not on the front. Anyway, are these all from last week's? Oh my goodness. Well, I guess I could do it like a normal auction and just put up a whole bunch of books and say these will start off at this. But since I don't have tags, does he come with a pine box or do I need to get one for Eric? Dude, come on, man. He's a friend, man.
I'm right here.
I know, right? What the heck? Okay. But yeah, there we go. Well, hope you sell them all. Well, thank you, Sumner. I hope so too. Anything of interest? How about you? Anything look interesting to you up here?
Me?
Yeah.
I've got the Dracula book. The Planet of the Apes is, and the Bizarre Adventures. And eventually, eventually I'll get around to reading more Spirit.
Yeah, actually, the spirits are of interest to me. I think they're pretty cool. These are going to be heavily discounted. What do I have right now? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 50% off. All right. But we couldn't sell them otherwise, so let's see how these do. What I want Eric to be comfortable is in the shipping. Oh, okay, I see. Shipping in a pine box. Shipping in a pine box. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, great. I've got a marker all over my hands now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? I'll put these up and I'll work my way through some stuff. All right. Let me get some of these down here. No love for the storybook. Star Wars. Let's get rid of the scary monsters. And the other two here. And let's see, we'll put up some. These were originally 10, but here's Elmer Fudd, and we got Bugs Bunny. Alrighty, this is not mint condition what I'm about to put up, and that's why I got it so low. But Amalgam Age of Comics, trade paperback. And let's get the Joker, Death of the Family. This is Snyder and Greg Capullo from the New 52. Alrighty. We'll put those up for now. I've got 2 other ones. I think we'll get rid of. No. There we go. And here we go. Some Justice League. Alrighty, let's see how that goes. Bum, 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 bum. And here we go. I'll just put that go again. By all means, once again, guys, I'm doing a claim sale. First time I've ever tried this. So far, so not as good. But if you guys see something, say something. And obviously, I'm going to be asking if you guys can pay tonight because I need for tomorrow. All right. Bum, bum, bum. Now I got that freaking song in my head.
What song is that?
Opulum.
Oh, okay.
Let's see how these do. So far, so no go. I am actually surprised at that. Hey, Dave, you should consider starting a new channel about adjusting to Indiana from Florida. Yeah, I would. I just have not had a lot of time because I've got a lot of channels right now. So, but there a lot of them are being neglected too. Because I mean, I barely have time for this one except for live streams. Okay. So far, nothing. Wow, just the Vampirella.
Yeah, it's, no, our usual bidders don't seem to be here other than the frog.
Well, that sometimes happens. There we go. New Teen Titans Volume 1. Joker, Death of the Family. And Mr. Mixelplick and Batmite collection called World's Funnest. It's got their World's Funnest special plus their origin stories. Bow. Dun, dun, doo. No, we only have 6 people watching, so that can't be helping out.
No, and well, at least I'm not one of them.
Yeah, I'm going to watch the president's speech a little bit later. I can only imagine it's lies, 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 lies. No, really, it was my idea. Lie, 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 lie. Trump sucks. We want to bring the country together, and everybody who likes Trump is a Nazi.
And everybody's wrong about Kamala. She's the best.
Oh, Kamala. Yeah, she is. Yeah. Everything you know and have seen about her is wrong.
Yeah, I forgot about the journalists that investigated Planned Parenthood when they were basically selling body parts.
Yep.
And Kamala Harris defended Planned Parenthood and went after the journalists. That was her.
Yeah.
Yes, that's. So apparently the gambling markets didn't really change that much from Biden to Harris, but it did say Harris is now favored to win the popular vote.
Oh, of course, because they've got New York and California. That's never in question.
No, Trump was favored to win the popular vote against Biden.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me at all.
They figure Harris can turn out, more votes in California.
Oh, of course. A lot of people are seeing this as, oh, yes, we're going to win because, we got rid of the old guy. I think they're going to win because they're going to cheat again. That's just going to happen. Let's see. But that's just me. All right. And what's going on? Nothing so far. Hey guys, what do you want to talk about? Let's make this a live streaming because right now we're losing wood here. We're losing viewers and nothing's going. So, other than the comic, anything happen?
No, I said, Russ, a lot of good stuff this week, but I said that one was just dreadful.
Yeah, didn't do it for you. I have not read any new comics yet. I read 3 like 2 weeks ago. that's my track record right there.
Well, yeah, Flash Gordon and Dick Tracy were both very good.
Oh yeah, I like the Dick Tracy that I read. So I don't know. Aqualung.
There's an oversized book called The Big Burn that came out today, and that was good.
Yeah, was it about John Bernthal?
it was about this couple that meet each other as they're both trying to rob a bank,
Yeah.
and they start a relationship, and they basically they say they compared them to Bonnie and Clyde, that's misleading because they don't kill, but they just
Okay.
went on like a robbery spree and they get caught, and um she basically goes insane. He goes into prison, and apparently he owes some really bad people a lot of money, so they basically kill him, and he wakes up in hell. Um, because and the devil's already confronted him before they kill him, and he goes down there and he finds out that hell is a casino, and he's basically giving him the lay of the land. He goes, "Oh, wait a minute! Apparently, it's not your time yet." And the guys that killed him, resuscitate him, and then basically give him either 1 week or two, I can't remember, to come up with the money, or they'll kill him for real. So he comes up with a plan. So, well, basically, they traded their souls to the devil to escape. That's right, escape punishment. That's right. But the bad guys that he owes money to caught up with him. So he basically comes up with a plan to break into hell and get their souls back. And it's kind of clever, actually.
Not a lot of anybody here today. This is just not working out.
Jackson, what happened to Jambo? I saw Dr. Silverage saying prayers for Jambo.
Huh. We were hoping you'd stay over there. What?
Jackson.
Hoping you'd stay over where?
Um,
Oh, were you with Dr. Silverage and?
the graphic man was having a show tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, stop, man. What the hell? I mean, no. Wait, you were hoping that he wouldn't come over here and help a friend? Come on.
No, he's
Seriously?
talking about Jackson. He's
Okay.
giving Jackson shit.
Oh, okay. I thought he was saying that.
As well.
What you said? You're supposed to be my friend, man. All right.
Oh, okay. So Jambo's mom.
Micah mentioned that his mother had to go to the hospital. That's not good. Hope everything's fine with them.
Yeah, because Jambo's close to my age, which means she's got to be relatively up there.
Yeah.
I said hopefully she's all right, because it's inevitable, but man, neither one were fun to go through.
Huh. Okay.
Well, yeah, it looks like we just have conversation in the chat tonight.
Yeah. That unfortunately is that. Okay. No bidders have come in. Well, we chased away the last of the big time spenders. I'm pretty sure he's not going to show up. I could not. I mean, I wasn't rude in my reply, but I could not let that kind of thing stand without a comment. Yeah. Okay. This time I let off with the big stuff, hoping that something would sell. And I got 15. No, let me check these down. Oh, there's another. Where to put them? Empty.
That's I don't know if this helps, but yeah, I'm also yeah, I don't have anything planned for Friday. You mentioned somebody paying tomorrow. If
Yeah.
you want to make it Friday, that would work also.
Well, the only problem is Gail goes to work on that tomorrow. She has off. I don't know what I'll do on Saturday. It's the same books. I don't have a. I didn't buy a collection. I was expecting to pick one up. So let's see. Let's start these off at $1. Just put A, B. We've got Action Comics issue 431, and here's Action Comics issue 454. Let's start them off at 50 cents. Here's well, no, a dollar. Here's issue number 293 of Superman. Just say A through F. We have issue number 321 of Superman, and we have number 310 of Superman. But here we go. And here is Superman issue number 358. And I'm also not like, oh my gosh, you can't believe it, blah, 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 because, you know, this is a pop-up auction. This was not expected. So. And it's kind of par for the course.
Sure. I guess Nerdy Texan is not on Twitter anymore.
Oh no, Nerdy Texan, is he not on Twitter? I know he doesn't come to the auctions.
I couldn't find him, so that's...
All right, next up we have Red Sonja She-Devil with a Sword. That's issue number 5. Issue number 10. And we have issue number 13. And here we have Dynamite's annual number 1. All right, we'll leave those up. Once again, flame sale, just if you see it, say it. Only time it becomes an auction is if there's back-to-back. All right, Dark Admiral's here. He's a bidder. Steven Spock, what's up? Okay. Let's see how this goes. All right. And I don't know if y'all are expecting me to put up a go or not, but judging from what's been going on earlier, we need to find some topics to talk about. All right. I don't know if I'll be doing this. This is just not proven to pan out here. All right, let's see. What is going on in the world? Who bitches and moans more than me? What are they called? Bailing into comics?
Well, yeah, there is that is one of the sites. Yes.
Let's see. Marvel Comics executive confirms X-Men books will continue hiding last page behind an annoying QR code. Wait, what? To avoid early spoilers. Well, as seen in the 3 books, are they going to be released? Admittedly, while annoying in execution due to its reliance on personal electronic devices, this novel attempt at further reader engagement is not a problem. And yeah, it is. Okay, hold on. As seen in the 3 books thus far released as part of the X-Line's new post-Krakoa from Ashes, upon reaching the end of a given mutant-centric title before being met with the standard next issue preview, readers are presented with a giant QR code. Upon being scanned with one smartphone, QR code will then take readers to the official Marvel Comics. They want to get fucking subscribers to their goddamn site. Upon being scanned with one smartphone, the QR codes will then take readers to the official Marvel Comic website where they'll be presented with an extra bonus scene related to the respective book. While annoying in execution due to its reliance on personal electronic devices, this novel attempt at further reader engagement is not a problem in and of itself. See, because you know you're going to be reading Marvel Comics, even if you hadn't had the site before, you're going to have to get it now. That's their plan.
Well, I would say reading Marvel Comics is a problem in and of itself.
I know, right? Okay, so it does seem that I have thrown a party of which nobody has come. Let's see. At least some people have come, but nobody's jumping on the dance floor. Okay, I'm putting some books at cost. The thing is, I am not keeping them at cost. This is the only time you're going to get this done. That is absolutely a promise. All right. Where are the tabs? Well, I guess that's that. I cannot find the tabs. I can't write stuff down. Where did they go? They're probably somewhere. I hate when this happens. It's like I put something down and it disappears. Pens are the worst for that. Anytime I put a pen down, it freaking disappears completely. All right.
There's a dimension somewhere where everybody's pens in the other sock that you lose in the dryer. And I kind of stole that from oh God, what was the you idiot? What the hell was that?
Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, Ren and Stimpy.
Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. There we go. All right, get these up. I'm gonna put these up for $5, no matter what the price tag says. Okay. I can't live with you, and I can't live without you. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let me get these down. Nobody's interested in, and we're not seeing any chat either. You talked about there's only commenters, but no chat, nothing. It really is a party nobody's coming to. All right.
Get that feeling.
Yeah. All righty. Well, this was, I guess I thought it was a good idea. All right. There we go. We got Archie's Joke Book, issue number 88. And Boy Commandos, issue number 1. Here we have Adventure Comics, starring the Legion of Superheroes, issue 344. Here we have X Factor number 1. All right, I'm good. You know what? I'm just going to go on normal auction style from here on in. We've got Batman, Deadman, and Sergeant Rock at Brave and the Bold special. We've got the no, I'll still do the claim sale, I guess. I'll still follow those rules. And then we've got DC Superstars. Once again, ignore the 8s. It's 5. And 19 a Movie Life magazine from the 1940s. There we go. Let's see.
Hey, you were doing a little pop-up auction here, trying to raise a little capital.
Yeah, I need electricity. We're short on our electrical bill this month, and I need $100 because I need that, and I'm gonna go get some books for the auction, but they are in Kentucky.
Yep.
There you go. And that's going to cost a little bit of money as well. So that's what's going on. Also, if you don't want to buy any books, please go on over to Ko-Fi, drop a few bucks in the till. there you go. So far, it has gone horribly. I didn't even sell an amalgam trade paperback. Those things are freaking platinum. Those are rare. So, no, nothing. For example, in X-Men #1, the bonus page introduced the Central Cabal of villains who will apparently be serving primary antagonists. Likewise, Phoenix #1's bonus page gives readers their first look as, you know what? I didn't know I was missing a page when I read X-Men, and I didn't give a shit. It was horrible. And they're saying it's not a problem. Yeah, if you're making your readers jump through hoops to read your comics, that's a fucking problem. There's a problem there, man. Serious. It should. What the fuck is wrong with people these days? Honestly, like I talked to my mom and dad the other day. They're leftists. They're crazy leftists, and they don't see the problem with what's going on with the fact that they went against the will of the people. They're going to present. They're not even. With what's going on, they're taking the will of the vote out. And then they're calling us evil. They don't see it. They don't see the fact that that kids are being forced into. All you got to do is let them go through puberty, become adults. They make their own decisions. But we're the bad guys for saying, don't chase women out of their spaces. We're the bad guys for saying. They don't see that stuff. To me, it's I get it. We have different views on how to improve the country, but there are just certain truths that you have to absolutely deny in order to be. That's just a little bit. Like, what the is wrong with people? Why would Marvel ever think that that you should make your readers jump through hoops? Why would Disney ever think that you should nickel and dime and make a horrible experience for your guests? It's just weird. It's weird what's going on in the country right now. Like, what used to be common sense is just not any longer. It's remarkable to me. All right. This will be the last one. I am getting the freaking message. All right. Okay. Let me bring these down. All right, I've got Superman Omnibus. This is issue number 3. Oh, wow, that don't even fit. Okay, good to know. Superman Omnibus, issue number 4. Nope, ain't working, kids. It's there if you guys want to see them. I'll hold them up. They are not fitting in there. We have Justice League Gods and Monsters hardcover. This is a book about Tarzan and by Bernie Hogarth. This is from the 1990s, 70s? No, it's from the 70s, this one. I was reading a book from the 90s earlier, that's why I had to ask. Right. But it's got interviews, it's got comics, the whole 9 yards, comic strips and such. We've got an excellent biography called Kirby, King of Comics. A book by Mike W. Barr called Batman, Bride of the Demon. Here we have Sandman by Neil Gaiman, and this is the Kindly Ones. And then we have Super Friends, Saturday Morning Comics, Volume 1. There we go. Righty. Let me see if I can't pull anything else out. And there we go. This is House of Mystery, issue number 166. and issue number 167. And there you go. Once again, if you see something you want, just say so. If we get 2 people back to back, then we'll do the claim sale. Or then we'll do the auction bid. Okay. Sorry. So far, I've only sold 1 magazine tonight. Also, by the way, if you don't mind, go on over to Ko-Fi, drop a few bucks into the till. Only trying to raise $100 tonight. And this is kind of par for the course here. Bum, bum. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Gaiman has found out being a male feminist doesn't mean squat. Yep. Well, he should have paid attention. He would have found that out years ago, as you watch everybody else.
Yeah, this one's a tough one because he's, like whoever was said, announcing you're a male feminist is also a warning. But given the people that hopped into the digital lynch mob in the last couple of days, if the goal is to get people angry at Neil Gaiman, I don't think I'm sending out Vita and Alex.
Yeah, I can see how that might mess things up. All right. Anything of interest up here you want to talk about?
Other than what we haven't talked about before, what is that Super Friends thing?
That is a hardcover collection of the first, I think, 10 or 12 issues of Super Friends from the 1970s.
Okay.
Oh, no, this is volume 2. Oh, I'm sorry. This is volume 2. Yeah, it's not the first one. Then it's Superman or Super Friends issue number 27 through 44.
Okay, I was thinking it might be some kind of reference book, but that's cool also.
Yep.
Didn't know that existed.
Yeah, and that's a volume 2. There we go. I'd like to talk to you about saving money on your car insurance. Okay.
I like the one above that.
What? You think they've run out of people to turn on by now? Yeah.
Yeah, I said, I spent a good chunk of yesterday listening to a 90-minute interview is not the right word, conversation between Wes and Mark Millar.
Yeah.
And he's the most normal, down-to-earth guy in the industry now. I mean, I said it's amazing. If you had told me 20 years ago that he would become arguably the most popular comic book figure on our side, I wouldn't have believed it. But yeah, I said that, and unfortunately, it takes somebody, he's got the comic book equivalent of FU money.
Yep.
Which is why they can't go after him. I also learned that he doesn't take any money for his books anymore. He gives it all to the artists.
That's awesome.
Because he doesn't need it, and he just wants to put stuff out.
That is a man who loves comics.
Yeah,
all right, Drone says he'll take the House of Mysteries. All right, we got House of Mystery 166 and 167. All righty, trying to raise 100, and right now, gang, we are up to 35, so only 65 more, ladies and gentlemen.
No, you got the Vaporel also.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. These two are 10. and the Vampirella was 15.
Well, did he say the Tarzan also?
Say again.
Didn't Drew take the Tarzan also?
Did he? I'll take $2 and the Tarzan. Okay. Woohoo!
So by my public school math, that puts you down to like a truck stop in Brooksville.
And Tarzan. And that was 15. Oh, wait, we're halfway there.
Yeah, Dark Emerald. I thought the same thing. But I'll say that's the only. I actually understood him through the whole interview, and I knew what he was saying because I knew the context. But yeah, that was my when I saw that, I said, "God, yeah." I said, "Can I listen to this guy for 90 minutes?" Because his accent is so thick. But actually, Wes probably talked 40% of the time because it really was just like a conversation between two old friends. And
I did that one time and people got mad. Like, wait, it's we want to hear him talk, but the thing is, you get into a conversation with somebody, it's a conversation. It's just a lot of fun to do. Yeah. I wouldn't mind that. Of course, I've been wanting to get Mike Burrell on since he said he would come on. No grudges though. No grudges. All right, and let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we just lost 3 here. All right. We got Tarzan and the $2 for Hero. Okay, and let's replace them with this is Flash by Grant Morrison and Mark Millar. Speak of the devil. This is not New 52. This is before the New 52. And then we have Soul Finder by Doug Ernst, Volume 1. And we have Kingpin by Rosenberg, Torres, and Spolfer. This is a very good book. It's kind of like, I don't know, do you remember that Lex Luthor book, The Unauthorized Biography?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of this, but the Marvel version.
Really?
Yeah. He's running for mayor. He's looking for somebody to write his memoirs. And the lady that he hires is wondering, should she do real research or should she actually write the truth because he's the kingpin. And if she pisses him off, yeah, she's going to disappear. So, and that's the dilemma of the story. Spoiler alert, he actually says, tell the truth. And so it's, does she believe him or not? And how far into the truth can she go before she actually begins to piss him off? It's a really good book. It is very much one of my favorite non-Daredevil stories. He is not exactly prevalent in this particular story.
Who do you think wrote it for him?
Who?
Who do you think actually wrote it for Rosenberg?
Who's Rosen? What else has he done?
He's just there. I mean, yeah, he's a very nondescript. When they were running the clock out on X-Men, before the Krakoan era or before Hickman took over, they put him on one of them, and he's he's very average.
Okay. I was asking what was on the Bizarre Adventures. Was that it? Bizarre Adventures. Let's see. 8, which is actually I came down from 10 to get to 8, which is this is actually a $15 book. So. There you go. Let's see. I'm not trying to jerk you around, but I just accessed my PayPal for the first time in years, so I'm not 100% with the card. Why don't you pay for one of the books and see if it'll go through? No hard feeling. I'm not be like, oh, you took back the bid or anything. Grr. I'm not gonna be like that. Um, I've got some bids here. I know you were a big hunk of that, but yeah, we're mainly. If I can make $70 for tomorrow, that'd be awesome.
Well, I think this is the first book he's bid on tonight because
What?
Drew had the other ones.
Oh, I do that with. I am so stupid sometimes, and this has led to problems. Like Ed Brewer and Ed.
Boy,
No, not Boya. Jughead is an Ed as well. He's been on as Ed, and he's been on as John. I'm not doxing anybody, but I get them mixed up. Remember when I used to call Ed Breen?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get names mixed up too much.
Has anybody heard from Ed Brewer in the last 6 months?
No, not even a little bit. There was a problem, and I told him, I said, holy shit, let me give you credit. I actually sent him a message. Hey, man, you still owe the 75. You still want these books? And he said, and he sent the 75. And just as I'm telling you now, it was not him. It was and I said, well, I see it as Jughead. And he goes, I'm not Jughead. And I went, oh, God. I had already got the money and I already put it into the bills and everything. So I said, dude, and I gave him, I said, you got credit. I'll give you any, credit with free shipping. Don't worry about it. Let me do. He said it was fine and it was a good idea, but I hope he didn't. I hope he didn't get mad and just, give up on it, but because I truly thought that he was Jughead. All right, 1, 2. But I can totally understand.
Oh, okay, cool. He was in the chat on Extreme Movie Show last night. Good, so he's all right.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Goodness gracious. Okay. Well, damn. Another whole lot that's going to come off. Da-da. I think of these books, I'm going to leave that Kirby up there. This one, I'm okay keeping the omnibuses and such. And which, by the way, we have Omnibus 3 for Superman and Omnibus 4 of Superman for 40. But I think you guys are missing out. You don't get this Kirby book. It's one of the best biographies I've ever read. All right. I was kind of surprised Soulfinder didn't go. Alrighty. Let's see what else we have here. We do have Silver Surfer by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. And this is the that special they did. We have the Shazam Greatest Stories Ever Told. Next up, we have Adventure Comics, issue number 312. Adventure Comics, issue number 323. Here is Captain Marvel, issue number 29. Let's go 8 on the Captain Marvel for today. We have $10 on Doom Patrol, issue number 19 and 20. That's already discounted, so... Next up, we have Defenders, issue number 17. And we'll go 5 on that Defenders. All right. Oh.
So, is there a story about how Stan and Jack got together to do the Silver Surfer? Because I know there's a lot of animosity about that very subject.
I do not know.
Because, basically when Stan basically just took ownership of the character, And I don't know if, I think Jack either refused to draw it or he got John to do it instead of Jack. And so I was kind of surprised they actually did one together 10 years later.
Okay. So I did win a collection that will be for next week, not this coming Saturday, but following Saturday. And it has, I'm looking, it's got a Dell Lone Ranger. And Weird Mystery, we've got King Kong, Gold Key, not Dell, but Gold Key. Abbott Costello, no, that's got to be reprint of Shock Suspense. No, oh, some Gold Key Phantoms, Indiana Jones, some UFO. Alrighty. The Devil, what's his name? Hot Stuff. Richie Rich.
Is the King Kong the one where he's on top of the, I guess, Empire State Building?
That does look like the Empire State Building. It doesn't look like the World Trade Center.
Oh yeah, no, it predates World Trade Center. That's a cool book.
Yeah, it's it's a cheap lot, but some good books in it. So okay. Got to keep the bidding down these days. I watched Doc on Kirby last night on Prime. It relied on a lot on his fighting in World War II and how it affected his work. I looked. I just sent $10. Yes, sir. All right. Checking. I received it. Thank you. Let me change the name here. All right. And it was, yeah, you got it. It was, let's see. Droon took the Dial H and the Tarzan book. And Dark Admiral was going to do the Bizarre Adventures, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Dark Admiral. Bizarre Adventures. Now, I'll tell you, this is actually makes it a little bit better for this because it's easy writing stuff down. Well, especially if you're not getting a lot of sales. Okay, I got you down there, man. Of course, we'll deal with shipping a little bit later. Yeah, because right now it's at 20, 50, 60. All right, kids, not so bad. Not too shabby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to take these all down, and I'm going to put up some $2 books. All righty. I'll tell you what. I'm going to put up some $2 books. They're starting at $2. Well, they'll be $2 each. If you take the entire lot, I'll take 20%. So you'll get 2 free.
20% off.
20% off. Yes, not I'll take 20% of the cost. No. Yes, it'll be 20% off.
Just here to help.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, next up we got War is Hell, issue number 6. And we have War is Hell, issue number 8. And then we have Superman Annual number 2. Next up, we have Action Comic Weekly, issue number 622. And we have Action Comics Weekly, issue number 631. And we have Action Comics Weekly, issue number 632. And here is Action Comics Weekly, issue number 641. We got Tales of the Green Lantern Corps, issue number 1. And Life with Archie, issue number 217. And Life with Archie, issue number 223. It's starting off $2 each. Once again, if you take the entire lot, I'll take the cost of 2 books off. I'm still watching. If I bid on something else, I'll try to. Okay, cool.
I wonder if Action 641 is the last cover Kurt Schaffenberger ever did.
I have no idea.
Because I'm pretty sure that's him. So I remember they let Kurt Swan do the 2-page Superman stories that were in the middle of the Action Comics Weekly.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, yeah, we're sorry we unceremoniously dumped you after 30 years of loyal service. Not that it wasn't needed at the time. I mean, if you're going to be honest about it, but
right. Yeah, highly recommend the Action Comics Weekly. Get to know some of the DC heroes at the time DC was cooking. What would you recommend up there?
Superman Annual, the Action Comics Weekly. Life with Archie is my favorite Archie title, although admittedly I like the 60s ones more than subsequent decades.
That is 70s, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, the 60s they did the Man from Riverdale and the superhero stuff, and and then I said, and they were also full-length stories, which is I think the only Archie book that did that. I don't know if they were still doing it at this time or not, or at least longer than 5-6-page stories.
I'm always on the lookout for 80s cartoon books, boys properties mostly, especially some of the more obscure Black form. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. By the way, I'm always on the lookout for those as well.
You just got out of the rest area in Brookville.
All righty.
You're back on the road.
All righty. Let's see. Drew is taking the lot, which. Okay, the war is. I'm going to write it down as war is hell lot. War is hell. And a dash type of Archie. And that is that would be 2, 4, 16. $16. We've got 30 for 15, 16, 76. We're getting close to the goal. Of course, anything over is appreciated. All right, let me get these down. And hello to RDB. Hello, sir. What's up?
Not much. Check your Ko-Fi.
Check my Ko-Fi already. Oh man, dude.
I did it, Eric. I gotta be quiet.
I'm kind of humbled by this. I'm not very good. So thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
obviously, I guess that goes towards anything you find tonight of interest. But dude, freaking hell, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm not good. I'm not very good with that kind of thing.
Right,
I didn't want Eric to,
does that mean that you're coming tomorrow?
Yeah, that means my electricity is being paid and I am coming tomorrow.
I'll never forgive you, Venkman.
it's money worth spent.
There you go. There you go.
You just want photos of You just want photos of us actually together that you can deep fake.
So here's what's going to happen at this point, just for fun.
Can you drop a pistachio off with him?
I will. Yes, I will be filming everything Eric and I do, and I will be putting it to the tune of Something Good.
Well, not everything.
Those are for the patron only.
That's right. That's for his only fan.
Right. Of course, yes.
Tonight, that's Venkman.
The only fan. Oh, you know what? I've got a couple of other trades. The books I showed are the books I'm going to be taking into the flea market. Next up, we have Detective Comics. This is issue number 478. I brought it down from 10. This is the first appearance of Clayface 3. Here is Army at War. There we go. And that is issue number 296, Incredible Hulk 272.
Holy crap.
This is the one that cost me my big bidder, apparently. Then we have issue number 104 of All American War with the enemy Ace. And we have our Army at War. This is a 100-page special. This is issue number 275 of Our Army at War. And we have the Batman and Robin, the facsimile of the first appearance of Ra's al Ghul. That's issue number 232. The Batgirl one-shot from the 1990s when Batman and Robin came out. Batman Captain America by John Byrne. And Dick Tracy, issue number 123. And that is nope, it's not Golden Age, but it's very early Silver. Same rule applies, by the way. Same rule applies. If you guys get the lot, you get 20% off. Bum-bum.
So I saw that apparently Bevelyn Beatty Williams sounds familiar.
Who?
I'm not sure who this girl is, but she was sentenced 3 years in federal prison for preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ in front of an abortion clinic.
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
Now, even if she was on their property, it could only be trespassing. That's the only crime that she would have committed.
Yet you're allowed to go into somebody's workplace, rob from them, and then and just do all this stuff. But then you get off free, right?
Yeah. Let's see.
How dare she be peaceful?
I just got myself all heart attack excited because I looked in and went, "I'll take the lot." What? Yeah. Let me put a go on to separate. Any buyers? Yeah, we've had a few.
Well, I had the giant version of that Batman and Robin over there. They released the Treasury Edition.
Oh, the Treasury? That's awesome. Yeah, that's right. They put it in a like Muhammad Ali style.
As I got that, plus I have the hardcover edition too, and the facsimile. The Batgirl I bought from you before. That's fun. Batman Captain America. Don't like how it ends.
Okay.
Is that the one they're fighting against each other?
No.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite of them all.
There's one where they fight against each other, and I don't like the Captain America wins. No. But Captain Savage. Looks like Dopey Gill's on a bad day.
$6 on Captain Savage.
Incredible Hulk with the Wendigo. Ooh.
Yep, and Sasquatch.
Is that the third appearance of the Wendigo?
I don't know.
There was a book you had that was like it was a big dog. It was a Wendigo book. Was that one?
Yeah, that's this one. Remember, this is the one that I took down, and Darkness Comes.
I just couldn't remember what the significance was because the first.
It's not the same Wendigo that Wolverine and the Hulk fought.
Okay. Well, I mean, you've seen one Wendigo. You've seen them all, right?
Yeah, but that's it's like, But again, like I said, Marvel. They will make anything a key at Marvel. The collectors, speculators, whatever.
Drew, are you taking this lot right here?
You want all the books, every single book up there.
I just want to make sure that it's this one and not the War is Hell, because this one is the big dog lot. So,
He wants the big dog lot.
okie dokie. Let me write these down here. Dream has Bat Detective issue. What was that again? 478. Yep, 478. All right.
Eric, did you get Nemesis?
Yeah.
I haven't read it yet. I picked it up. Plus, I got that other one, the addiction book. The art's pretty good on these.
I was laser focused on the list I'd made, and I didn't even notice if we got that in or not.
I was shocked because I thought maybe I had to order both. There's this that other one, the Bonnie and Clyde one you're talking about before.
Yeah, Jackson, if it's any consolation, I already forgot what I was right about.
But Jackson not being liked.
Well, that. But the Bonnie and Clyde comparison is misleading because
I'm sure
they don't kill, but I got the reference, but because there were a couple.
Guess they were not saying they're like crazy like Bonnie and Clyde just because they're lovers. That's all they're implying.
The way they met, I thought was very interesting. I liked it. It's I think it's cracking my top 5 tomorrow.
Like I said, I got my one. Actually, no, I got 2 Marvel books. Actually, 3 Marvel books more. I'm still getting the Ultimate Black Panther, the Venom throwback by David Michelinie, and then the Wolverine Blood Hunt has been fun by Tom Waltz. There's still some books of Marvel that I like, but it's dwindling down.
Did you end up getting Hello Darkness?
No, I saw what you said,
good.
and I said no, and I saw the review where the guy said it's like tone deaf, half a star. And I was like,
Jerry emailed the store and canceled Epitaphs after I sent him a text.
Might as well. I got the ones I like. I got Flash Thompson, Dick Grace, and Dick Tracy, Void Rebels. Self-Help #2.
Yeah, we're just talking about that Undead. It was surprisingly good. I mean, not
Which one?
surprisingly good.
The good one, not the Becky Cloonan one.
the big burn.
Yep. But I was just so happy that they had my other shop had the books. I didn't go to my shop till 2:00. I got there around 3:00 around there. So I was like, some of the books were still there. Some I had to go to the other shop, but yeah, I didn't look at back issues at all really today. They did have the other distillery book there, Somna. I was like, oh, what's this? Oh, it's Becky Cloonan. Nope.
Well, after the next lot goes up, I picked up Comic Book Creator, the Denny O'Neil issue.
Yeah.
I'll tell a quick story from that after the next lot goes up.
Yeah, give me just a second. I just realized something. I said I'll give you 2 free, but did I say it was 20% off also?
I heard
Which one did I say?
You guys were talking about 20% off something.
Okay, but was that the last lot or this one? Did I say 2 free or?
That was before. Actually, no. When I just jumped on.
You know what? Because the discount is different. The 2 free, of course. I'll do like every other store, pull 2 8s.
He's saying yeah. So
okay. Yeah, I'll honor it. Okay, we have Incredible Hulk issue number 210. These are $2 books.
What's the last one you said? Yep.
Yeah, we have issue number 211. It's just I have to do math. Is what I'm wondering about. Here's issue number 212.
I think Eric's there. Eric prices books.
And we have issue number 214 with Jack of Hearts. And we have issue number 215. And we have to do, here's issue number 219. And here is issue number 222. I've been putting things on discount all night. I do believe these are $3 books. This is $2.26, but I'm going to drop them to $2 books. And the same deal will apply. Here's 227. And issue number 229. All right. Once again, we're starting at $2. First come, first serve. Take the lot.
Great period in Hulk history.
Especially the one that caught my eye was the Avengers in the background. But are they in that book though?
No, we did talk about that. That's
it's like
okay.
It's
a
that
dream.
if I bought that and I off the shelf and I'm like, oh, this is great, and I read them, like, I'd be so pissed.
So no, you wouldn't, because it was a real good story. But if you were following the book at the time, you knew they weren't in it because
sure. But me, like, randomly, and if it was a big dog and I hit and like say there was a key, and then I was like, because I like to read books with the Hulk and the Avengers, and that looks like an awesome story cover. But if it's just a dream sequence for like a page or two, that would piss me off.
So there's an article in there about. Do you remember Penthouse comics from the 90s?
He's too young.
I wasn't looking at Penthouse in the 90s, sir.
E, do you remember?
Yeah.
Well, the guy in charge apparently was this 6'4", 400-pound guy. And at the time, they had pretty much unlimited, expense accounts, and they were running up bills, and he was hiring all his friends, and they were all doing drugs and this and this and this.
Are these $2 lot?
$2 lot. Yep.
Okay.
Well, then it all got snatched out from under because Bob Guccione, I guess, was tired of spending the money. So this dude goes to a hotel, asks the busboy, said, "Is this the tallest building in the city?" And the guy goes, "Yeah." And apparently there was a balcony. It was one of those atriums where you could go out on the balcony and look down like into a courtyard. Do I need to finish the story?
You gotta take a header.
And the quote was, "He didn't just die; he exploded."
Damn.
Can you imagine? That's.
Wait.
Well,
You
we
mean-
brought 112
Joe
to 90
Biden
on that
exploded?
What's that?
Joe Biden exploded?
No, this guy took a header off 40-story building into basically the courtyard
Oh,
in the
I
middle
don't
of the
know if
hotel.
Flash Thompson had a new book. I do know that Flash Gordon had a new book. I know. Okay, so what is Rob saying? Then white people who did them one? Try to watch scary movies. Can you send this to be my media mail? Yeah. Actually, yes, I can. We can put them in usually that's how I do when I put them in a short box.
J. Rob, are you okay?
J-Rob, wow. Yeah,
I don't know what's going on with you.
He's saying that he's trying to watch some scary movies. Saturday is Candyman. Then white people shot her. I guess, is that what happens to Virginia Madsen in that movie? But I was like, I saw Please Don't Kill Me. I'm like, what the hell did you say?
And then he says, I hate you. I'm gonna make sure that he's okay.
Yeah, that's weird. That is.
I'm getting like a 10% of the context here.
I know, right?
It's like,
Were you saying that because someone spoiled the ending?
Nah, I think it's just somebody who popped on and decided to.
No,
Here before.
he's been here before. He's a subscriber. He's subscribed. The
He's
night
got-
that you were gone, and then we had the interview with
Oh, okay. He's a
Johnny
new
Boy?
guy. All
he
right.
subscribed that night. So he's been here before.
All right. By the way, that Donnie boy made me want to get those 7-Eleven glasses, man. I
Yeah,
have one
like
of
I
those
said-
Penthouse comics I got for the Tixera art. Talked to him about it at a con. He
Did
told me
you-
to toss it. It was smut.
I would have clipped it and just having that conversation with Donnie Boy. That would be, there you go. Because that's pretty much what he turned into, and that was just like a fun conversation.
Are you talking about the 7-Eleven white plastic cups? With
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cigarette?
white plastic cups. Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Was
got
it
about a
Silver Age
dozen
probably
of them.
his?
Yeah.
Wait, you have
Did
one?
we get any interest in the Hulk? Nope. All right, let me pull these down and we'll try something else. And we're doing pretty good here. I'm thinking of stopping pretty quick here. Anything else? What do I have in front of me? okay, why not? Let's put these up for $1 or $2. I think the last time I had them were $3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I had these up for $3. I'll put them up for $2. They probably won't sell, but they never do.
Yeah, Vang, if you watch the tour video, it's in the main room. They're on the main room, like right where the fake fireplace and the bookshelf is. Yeah, I had them when I made that video, so I've had them forever.
Oh, this is disheartening.
What?
That book I got, that The Addiction, starts off, introducing the character and a happy couple, and in a park they're kissing, and then you look behind them, 2 guys are kissing.
All right, once again, kids, dropping them to $2, but we have Marvel Tales number 34, and we have issue number 35, and here is issue number 37. Okay, issue number 38.
Ooh.
And we have issue number 41. Marvel Tales number 48. We got Marvel Tales number 49.
Good book.
Here is Marvel Tales number 50. 49 and 50 go together. Just saying. Here is issue number 51. And issue number 53, Last Lot of the Night, kids. All right.
Undead, were you not here at the beginning? And I'm not trying to be glib.
No. Epitaph of Abyss was horrible.
I railed on that.
Very political book, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Basic Garth Ennis.
He's not in that. That was Hella Dark.
Yeah, Drones, these are reprints. Eric, do you know?
These are the reprints.
Those are, I think in the 40s, I think. But what I was, what I would get them for, if nothing else, top row, those are new covers. And that's, but I think there was like the 40s and 50s, maybe.
Yeah, I want to say
it's easier on the bottom row because I recognize the originals. But
well, read them off. What are the bottom row at least reprints?
I want to say like 65, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Okay.
And the top ones, I want to say like 40, late 40s into the early 50s, maybe. Or late 40s, early 50s, or mid 50s. It's somewhere in that neighborhood.
Okay.
And Drone, these are from.
These are starting at $2 each.
What are my humble opinion?
Yep.
The second greatest comic book run of all time.
Honestly, we run these on the channel. These are fun. If you don't have any collections or any trades of Spider-Man, and I would say these are probably the best way to get the earlier books. I
would agree. That's but Undead, if you were even on the fence on that, don't even think about it. Because I said, my quote was, if you plan on enthusiastically voting for Kamala Harris twice, it's your book.
I gotta ask, what was with somebody said that the one with Garth Ennis was tone deaf.
I thought that before there's a lot of Tumblr art. The Garth Ennis book was political, and Garth Ennis story was political. But it's Garth, so it was at least wasn't a sledgehammer. Although, we all know who the good guys were. And I like Garth when he's doing stuff like Get Fury, Punisher, and when he's being Garth Ennis, when he's because this was like Nice House on the Lake, written by and there was a scene from Something Is Killing the Children in there. An excerpt from that, but it's just like the Hell of Darkness was just that was a huge waste of money. I'm kicking myself for that.
You know what? It was something that you would be after. It's a book that's up your alley. They didn't do it right.
I'm not even sure how up my alley it was, but here's the thing. Once if you're like at a show, once you find a book to buy or a couple books, everything starts looking better.
Yeah.
Or like a fat guy at a buffet. That's where I was with the new books this week. I was already buying a bunch, so things I ordinarily like. If this were like a 2-book week, I probably don't get it. But everything was looking good on the buffet that was the new releases.
So you were just excited to get comics.
Yeah, and I said, because I said, I've been looking forward to the EC revival since it was announced.
I had a bad feeling about that just because it was being reboot, modern stuff, and then Stephanie Phillips was hatched there, right?
She had the best story in the book.
And then Condon, Chris.
Oh
Condon.
yeah, there will be an actual official comic auction. This was an emergency. Gail and I needed money, and I not just for bills. I am going to get books for this weekend's auction. And I just decided, let me do something like this. This is the first time I've done a flame sale. I figured since desperation is setting in a little bit, not horrible, I was going to just I would figure something out had it not happened. But I guess I was feeling a little bit blue earlier, but it's part of the reason is so I could go get books for this weekend's auction.
Yeah, Undead. I said it was the best story because I don't remember anything about it because the first one was just straight up bad. Second one was overtly political. The third one was Stephanie Phillips. It was just there. And the fourth one was very political and just
You want to do a bad comic beat down?
No, I don't want to ever revisit it. Because it wasn't fun bad. It was insultingly bad. And like I said, that first story, if high schoolers were doing a horror comic, every story in it would be better than the first one. I mean, it had all the subtlety of a pie in the face. There was no twist ending. It was just awful.
Yep.
Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see. Other times, could you hold over the Bizarre Adventures and I'll see what you have at the auction and we could sell up then, not losing sleep over the $10. It's okay with you. Okay. All right. Sure. Yeah, we'll do that. Righty. That being said, there we go. Thank you very much, and thank you very, very much, RDB.
I own you now.
No, you don't. By the way, that was basically the message I got. That didn't go well.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Yeah, I don't respond very well to that. I know you're joking, but when it's brought up serious, no, I really do not respond very well to that. Otherwise, I would have kept my 9 to 5s. So, yeah. But thank you very much, guys. I certainly appreciate this. Let me read off what I have here. RDV, you got the Vampirella. Droon. Okay, hold on. Dark Admiral got the Bizarre Adventure. And Droon, you had the House of Mystery, 166, 167. And then you had the War is Hell lot. That was 10, 10, and 16, so that's 26. And then you had Batman Detective 478, the Batgirl one-shot, Captain Savage 14, Our Army at War 296, Incredible Hulk 272, All-American Men of War 104, Our Army at War 275, Dick Tracy 123, Captain America and Batman, and Batman and Robin Facsimile 232, which was 8, 8, 8, 8, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 15, which I added up to about, it was like 112. I used a calculator. I didn't add it up. I used a calculator. And when I took the 20% off, it dropped it to 90. So 90, 106. 106, 116, and then 136. Alrighty. Thank you very much, guys. Not only are we paying our bills, I can actually give Gail, because she gets paid every other week, so I'll be able to give her money for the groceries and whatever she needs and such. I'm not that kind of husband. I'll buy groceries, but she works at Walmart, so when she's done at work, she actually does grocery shopping and such. I'm not like, bitch, go get groceries. I wouldn't do that. Just no drink monkey streams for your health. Yeah, that's been decided. It's I don't know. Is this the way it is for you, Eric? The thought of drinking alcohol makes me sick. I mean, it physically makes me ill. We've sat down at dinner and Gail would go, "Oh, you want to get a margarita or something?" I'd look, and then like the thought of drinking alcohol now makes me physically ill.
To me, it's like what kind are you drinking? How much? I can have a half a beer, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Only one
Best
eating.
way I can answer that question is I could drink and drink and drink and not get sick. That's why I quit. So it's when you no longer wake up with a hangover when you drank enough to drown a battleship. When you realize it's time to retire.
Yeah, I drank until for one of those, the last drunk stream, I drank so much, I threw up so much, I am literally afraid to do it again. I am just absolutely afraid that that's what's going to happen. So I won't do it. Did you happen to ship books I got on Saturday? Not yet, sir. I was waiting for one more payment, and then I take everything down at once. So they shall be out tomorrow, probably Friday. So there you go. That is because the post office on the other side of town. So, but that's generally the way I have always done things. I get everybody when they pay up, and then I just take them down at once. Okay, I was about to say, if there is a rush, by the way, like, hey, I've got a birthday coming up, I need those, by all means, let me know, because I am more than willing, to help out a friend when they need. So, yeah. Or if it's, yeah, but just let me know if there's any kind of thing like that. And I understand that will change. Like, generally, if it's Christmas time, I understand, get those fuckers out, and I'll do as the payments come in and all that kind of stuff. I'll make special trips for that as well. So, yeah. All right, cool. Just want to make sure. But yeah, as a matter of fact, one of the things I did today was get everybody's books ready to ship and everything. But yeah, just waiting for the last payment, and then everything's going to go. Everybody that wanted their book shipped is going to get their book shipped. And there we go. All righty, cool. Anything else, guys? I have become so blank-minded. It's actually uncomfortable a little bit. Earlier today, we were Gail and we were having dinner, and I picked up hot sauce because she made this. She bought this pork loin from Walmart. She made this, cut it up, put rice and corn. And I am a very simple man. Meat, rice, juice. I'm good. Throw in a vegetable if you want. I don't care. But I always like to heat it up. And I picked up the hot sauce, and then I forgot why I picked it up. Go figure.
You were gonna chug it. That's why.
That was it. Yes. No, actually, I've done that, by the way. I did that on a bet that I wouldn't do it. Made $50 and got incredibly bad diarrhea. I do not recommend it. But I was much younger at the time. I would never try something like that now. So, but yeah, I've always liked spicy food, so it was offered up. Yeah, I didn't drink the whole bottle though. It was a small, little crystal thing. So, yeah. Oh my goodness, is the Crowder thing's going on? I don't see Biden still talking. It's going to be.
You guys want to donate?
Year.
You can still donate to the channel here. Support this
That
channel.
is true. Yeah, we do have a
Ko-fi link,
Ko-fi. Yeah, or you can join. I don't know. I don't know what the perks are. I'm trying to think of what kind of perks I can give because
the perks are you're not dealing with PayPal.
That is something because I stopped doing the giveaway at the auction because it wasn't really affecting the sales so much. So I was just losing money.
If you join, you automatically have $5 credit towards the auction.
Dark Admiral, I ate a jar of jalapenos on a bet. Don't advise it. Yeah, it's kind of funny because even if you like spicy foods, you get to a certain level and your stomach's like, what the honest? Seriously.
I would say this. If even like your perk would be basically is like you get, if you, was it $5 a month?
Yeah.
So if you donate,
well, there's a $2. There's a $2 as well.
I'm just saying, example, if you donate like $5 a month, and then after 2 months, you've donated and you could take that credit towards the auction if you want to. So you have $10 then. You always have $5 towards the auction. Especially because I guys are like I only want to buy one book, or there's only one book you want to see here. There you go. There's your $5 towards it, and then if you want to pay more, you can pay if you want to. It's a way of prepaying. That's what I use Ko-fi for. You prepay, and then you can just use that kind of like instant credit.
The only problem with that is PayPal takes a bite. Like Dark Admiral sent $10, but really I got $9.07 or something. I
use Ko-fi, but I use PayPal to pay Ko-fi. So I don't know how that affects you.
So I would have to. I think that's a great idea. I would just have to figure out a way.
Keep track.
That I don't lose money on it. But,
sure, no, yeah. But I mean, like every time somebody say Austin, I'm not trying to shout him out, but it's been well known that Austin donates. He has,
absolutely, Austin does.
So Austin,
he's been a member for a while, and
so that week, whatever weekend he buys a book, that applies a $5 credit. You mark it off on your sheet, saying that, all right, for this month he's already used his $5 credit. Because this way, if people don't like the books you have up there, they can still donate the money if they want to, and then they can use it for next time they do happen to be there and see a book that they like. It's kind of like putting a down payment. I mean, it's up to you. I mean,
I'm liking the idea, but once again, it would I would have to be like for every 5 you get $3 credit. You're helping the channel. Thank you very much. Yeah, because once again, with them taking money out, if I do $5, then I'm losing money. Yeah. Is it potato and chief, or is it the AI generated simulation? In all honesty, I tend to agree with Eric. It looked like a pre-recording. They said live. Yeah.
To me, it's like a bank.
Yeah, I know. I love the idea. I actually love the idea. But what I'm thinking is it might need to be the higher tiers, and I could do something along those lines. But yeah, I wouldn't want to. I remember when Dave and Kevin Kline was just a fun movie. Yep, my gut feeling is they're using it as the blueprint. I love the movie Dave. That is just a fun. It's what I call a quiet film. It's not incredibly funny, but it's funny. It's not incredibly dramatic, but it's got drama. That kind of thing. It's and in the end, it's like an MVP. May not hit a home run every time, but definitely gets on base. So, yeah, dang, I'm gonna figure out a way for that to work. Because I think if you donate $5, I'll come up with something. And if you donate $5, you get or $10, you get this much back in credit towards the auction and such. And you're right. Use it as a prepay thing. Yeah. The thing is what should I have it? Yeah, well, I'll talk to you about this more. But like, stack it, or does it go back every month? Do you lose it? That's a question, because if somebody stacks up a bundle like 10 or so, they could completely wipe out a freaking auction. And I'm a paycheck to paycheck person.
Here's this: get away from the whole. As far as being a member on Ko-fi, what you can do is this: you can just donate $50. There you go.
Oh, I've offered that a couple.
I did that tonight. I put $100 down, and then whatever, and he just deducts whatever I bought.
Yep, it's prepay.
Prepay. That's all it is. Because then he gets the money he needs, and then eventually when I buy something, it's there.
Yep. The only thing I've ever asked, and I did ask to this is of Vezrin, is don't clean me out in one auction. Because like I said, we live paycheck to paycheck.
I admit, for me, it works out better for me if I prepay, because I'm not buying everything you have there. I'm picking through. I'm very picky.
That is true.
Book. So if I find something like the Vampirello or a Miss Marvel book that I need, I'll bid on that. No.
And I do target you with the Vampirellos. That's faux show.
Yeah,
I read the new Flash. It wasn't half bad, says Undead. And read the new Flash Gordon. It wasn't half bad. Really? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
What's with you and half bads? He said that about 3 books now. He said about Somna too with Becky Clinton. It wasn't half
well,
bad.
maybe he's just being positive because he only found them half good.
Yeah. As Eric says, they're not half bad. They're not half good either.
Yeah.
Flash Gordon was terrific.
Yeah, I know. But I mean,
even if it is possible to pay tonight, please do. Yeah. And
also, if you want to help this guy get a desk, you can go to the link I provided with you, the Amazon link. It's got a little wish list there.
I have never done so much e-begging and everything before.
Oh, quit it! You do it every Saturday night.
No, I'm offering comics to, that's one.
What can I do to get you to buy these books? That's e-begging.
Okay, yeah, I know. Yes, I have shown my ass and whined like a little bitch, yeah.
I thought it was the exact opposite on Dead. I thought he was like coming in the middle of a movie when he escapes and it's not pretty. I liked it. I liked the ending. The ending was a surprise.
Yeah. I haven't read it though. I read the Free Comic Book Day. I don't know if that ties into this story or not. Probably not. Probably a whole new story. But I mean, like, I don't know. I hope I like it, because I was a person that did not like Tarzan, did not like Conan the Barbarian, but then Jan Jurgens put out a book, Lord of the Jungle. Holy crap, that catered to me. Conan the Barbarian by Jim Zub on Titan Comics. That was great. It reminded me of Arnold Schwarzenegger Conan the Barbarian movie.
It's like I've always said, it's not the character, it's the writers.
Writer. So
it's always the writers.
I would anyway. I know that Jeremy Adams is a good writer.
Thank you very much, Dark Admiral. I appreciate the kind words. Yeah. My family is like this, by the way. Mostly it's bursts of anger. And that, by the way, I've had to apologize to RDV too. But it's like it just builds up to the point. It's like, what? And we can't, and I get it from my mom. My mother is the one who worked at Disney. Her bosses said something in the middle of a crowded store, went, "You guys need to get your shit together." And there's the door, Mrs. Butler. So
I bottle my anger up and I strike when you don't expect it.
Yeah, well, since they made murder illegal,
RDBKO out of nowhere.
Exactly.
But yeah, so I was like, because also when I'm doing that, I'm actually talking and I'm trying to figure out, okay, if this doesn't work, what's going to happen? Now in Florida, I know a lot of people, so I could go and I could sell this or just pawn that or do whatever I needed to do. I don't know anybody here. So it's like, shit, what's going on? Gail, we have an old ass car, but Gail's going to try to sign up for that Uber Eats thing. I tried it, but I'm not on the in lease, so no wonder they didn't let me on. So she's going to sign up, and then I'm going to do the driving and let it all go to the house. So if hopefully that'll work. That way I could contribute even on the slow days. I did not notice they are building Flashverse. Is it Flash is in Gordon or Flash is in Barry Allen?
Gordon.
Gordon. Okay.
Yeah, Commissioner Gordon's on the Flash.
Flash, I love you, but we only have 24 hours to save the Earth.
Yeah, I didn't know that was coming. The Defenders of the Earth with the Phantom, Mandrake,
and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be cool, and I think Flash Gordon's in that also.
I am looking forward to reading this. You guys are talking me into here.
Well, you had something up earlier tonight. I think there was a team up with all this old public domain characters.
Oh yeah, it didn't sell.
Yeah, I have that. Yeah, but now I said that might generate some interest based on this conversation alone, because I read that. I actually kept that. I might have to go find that and reread it. Yeah, the Avenger, the Shadow.
Oh.
Hey, you ever wonder what the sound of two omnibuses falling was?
Yeah, it's Mad Cave Jackson, but Man Cave would have been a much better name for the company.
Justice Inc.
Yeah, it's got Phantom, Doc Savage, and the Shadow.
No,
okay, you know what? I'm going to be reading. I decided I'm going to be reading Wild Dog on the channel, and because I've been a long time ago, Frag Minion commissioned a video, and I've been putting it together. But with the store and everything's gotten pushed back except for the live stream. So I figured, well, fuck it then. Let's just do it live stream because I want to get the.
I take my money back.
What?
Yeah.
With Frag Minion, I'm more expecting him to show up at the house with a chain with a hook on it. So yeah.
Well, he might be a hook, but not the one kind you like.
Well, like Lobo.
Yeah.
The thing is, here's the thing. He actually commissioned a video for Wild Dog about 3-4 years ago. And he says, yeah, this was he said. He said, do a review of Wild Dog. So I did. And I'm not a huge fan. Like, I saw a lot of flaws in the comic. So I would say what those flaws were. And it ended up not being an incredibly positive one. Well, this time he commissioned, do a positive review of Wild Dog. And I was like, well, shit. What can I do? So I started reading it.
He was great on Arrow. There you go. That's a review.
Yeah, but I don't like to lie.
I'm not lying. I like that version. I don't know what the comic version is.
Now, the thing is, I was reading the comic again just so I could do this. And it occurred to me that the Wild Dog comic is Invasion USA. So I'm like, holy shit, I've been reading it. I should be reading like a shitty Chuck Norris movie. And
whoa.
What?
What did you say about Chuck Norris movie?
I said I should be reading it like a shitty Chuck Norris movie.
He does not make shitty movies.
He made sidekicks. Yes, he does.
He also made Top Dog and
he made Top fucking Dog. Yeah,
those are great, sir.
They're horrible.
You like
Fuck it, we'll do it live. Exactly. That's exactly what I said. Fuck it, let's do it live. And that's kind of what I thought about all of them, because I've been wanting to. I started something I called Team Up Tuesday, where I was checking out the Marvel. I wanted to rotate Marvel Team Up, DC Presents, Brave and the Bold, Marvel 2-in-1. I got Marvel Team Up out. I got DC Presents out, and I started doing and breaking down Marvel 2-in-1's first appearance, which is actually in what was it? Marvel Presents or something like that.
Do you know what actually was a really good Wild Dog story?
Marvel Superheroes, but I never got to it because the store took over. What was it?
Action Weekly had Wild Dog in little mini story, 6-issue mini story.
Mhm.
The Action Weeklies back in the late 80s.
Action Weekly.
Yeah, remember they had Green Lantern. They had
Yeah, I had some of those for in
they
the
had a,
auction.
Wild Dog had a story in one of them. It went for like 6 issues. It was actually really good.
I'll tell you what I did like. Jackson Roykirker saying, for me, when Wild Dog showed up and Ollie was mayor, I felt the show jump the shark. I liked the Sandman. Not Sandman, but the Ragman in the Green Arrow show. I thought they did them exactly the way they should have done them, but they didn't have the budget for him. You know, so like he would show up and use his powers like once every 10th episode or something. But when they used them proper, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't need Mr. Terrific in there because he wasn't terrific at all.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I'm digging on the outfit I'm seeing in the movie. So hopefully they get the character right.
You know what the CW should have done? They should have just gotten Ragman, Firestorm, and Steel to get together and to just be the 3 actors. Actually, the 4 actors just talking.
Yeah,
Because they never used their powers because of the budget.
Yeah, that's true.
Steel uses like in Legends of Tomorrow, he used it like once or twice, maybe.
Oh, when Vincent Garber said he wanted to go back to doing the theater, I guarantee you they were just
Oh, you mean Martin
giddy
Stein?
with excitement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because there was, and you know who I felt bad for? The kid.
Yeah.
Because he was great. That guy was so much better than the other. Like, I mean, he was
Bobby Bell?
younger than the other act. No, the black guy.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because the personalityless kid that played Kid Flash, but the guy
Yeah,
played Jason was great.
And the guy they got to play Impulse as well, they're planks. They're just so wooden.
Oh my gosh, Impulse. He was like, I swear, I don't know, I can't remember if he was or not, but I swear I remember him being like, he looked like he was bisexual. They're gonna come out and say, I'm bisexual.
Well, one good thing, I try to find the silver lining in things, because I'm positive. Pete, one of the pluses of when my mind went south when the pandemic started was I associated I was trying to watch an episode of The Flash when I had one of my miniature breakdowns, so I didn't want to associate anything with that, so I stopped watching The Flash. From what I understand, that anxiety attack or whatever did me a favor, because from what I understand, the last couple of years weren't all that great.
I tried. I'm still stuck on. I can't make. I think I've only got like 4 episodes left for the entire series now because I made it to season 9. I can't do it. This show has gotten so. Now for me, The Flash lasted about 6 seasons. Yeah, about 6 seasons where I was like, this is solid. Now it was like, wow, this is great. Holy crap, this is pretty cool. Oh my gosh, this is really a good show. That's pretty good. It's all right. Yeah, I mean, I could watch it. Yeah, if I have time, I'll watch it now. And what the fuck are they doing? Until season 9 was like, you know what? Fuck you guys. You decided to destroy this show. It's on you, not me. Bye. That's my whole relationship with The Flash. Like the first 2 seasons, fucking awesome. Actually, I'll go 3. First 3 seasons, awesome. But then it's just a steady decline.
You know what pissed me off about the show was when nobody stood up for the guy that played Elongated Man.
I know, right? No one.
Let me realize there was nobody but leftist sissies on that show.
You know what, Fred? I like that Tom Cavanaugh guy.
Bonnie.
That's his laugh. Hey, Fred.
Hey, this guy's a comedian.
Yeah.
Good friend.
And he does the shoulder laugh too.
Pal.
Yeah. But I enjoyed the Flash. Green Arrow was good until the end to me. Same as Gotham, by the way. I love that show from beginning. to
Arrow
end.
went downhill when they introduced Felicity as being a love interest for me. I
Oh,
was just
so
like,
right at the beginning.
It became the Felicity show, and I was just like,
Wow.
she kept telling me, "You
I
can't do
think
this,
I
Ollie."
think they learned their lesson because they kind of pulled back from that. Like during the last 2 or 3 seasons, they kind of pulled away from. They didn't break them up. They just stopped having her be the star. Unfortunately, Flash did not learn that, and
Iris
it's
got
like
better towards the end. I disagree. Iris got
Okay,
really.
that's
she
kind of
really
funny
improved.
that we flip on it. I think we all agreed that Supergirl had 2 good seasons and then fuck all.
Well, yeah. As soon as it went to CW, it went fuck off.
Well, it was only on CBS for 1 year.
Yeah, I'll give it 2 seasons.
when
And
they
then
got rid of Wim.
I think it's also it totally hit the wall when they brought in Dreamer.
Oh,
I do think they should have one more episode to solve the mystery on if Supergirl's sister was gay.
all the women on my lineage, they're the ones who get the powers passed on to all the women. You're a dude.
Well,
Uh,
that's the problem with Supergirl. I think we can all agree it became an activist show.
Oh, absolutely.
And I realized you couldn't find a straight character on the last 3 seasons of Legends of Tomorrow with a search team, St. Bernard's, and the Hubble telescope.
Did you know
But
that
at
Alex
least
was gay?
it was still entertaining.
Yeah, Legends never forgot to be fun.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's elevated it. Supergirl. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say the final season of Legends actually sucked. When Matt Ryan said, "I don't want to be John Constantine anymore. I'm gonna be his ancestor," and I was like, "No." And then the other thing, they broke up. They finally got was it Henry, Captain Commander Steel, whatever his was? He was dating the other girl, the Wind girl, whatever.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, we're completely forget all about him and start dating John Constantine. I was just like, this is like crap writing. Like they just had no idea what to do.
I didn't see the last season.
Oh,
I
it's
kept
horrible.
forgetting it was on. But at least up until that point, though, I said it was because Sarah and that one chick that she was involved with, at least they were hot.
Maranya H.G. Wells, Harry, was awesome. She doesn't like Tom Cavanaugh.
Well, and they also
Best Reverse Flash, other than the other guy.
The problem also, like I said, they wrote out. The adults left the show.
Yeah,
the dude from Law and Order and Ed, you both left. So that seems to happen in CW shows because
who was the Law and Order guy?
That Jesse Martin. What's her name's father? Iris' father.
Okay. Yeah,
and Tom Cavanaugh. It was in a show called Ed. But
I like the different Wells things,
Well, that's what I said. That
they were the only actors on the show that actually knew what they were doing.
Right, and Arrow, they killed off Dinah's father.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Eventually, the older characters get written off, and it just becomes because it's just. I think they wanted to skew younger and more, I suppose the indoctrination started creeping into Arrow. It took over Supergirl. It was very prevalent in the Flash.
When they got rid of Detective Lance, that was their way of getting rid of common sense because he's the one else that called out Oliver.
Well, I said the grown-ups just basically got I said in Beverly Hills 90210 they eventually wrote the Walshes out of the show. So I mean, I said those kind of shows they write out the adults. And
especially they had the only thing that I really liked Arrow towards the end of it was his daughter. Did the flash forward stuff. They kind of kept going with her. They were going to do that. They're going to do that black. That was called the Canaries, or Lance.
Yeah, it wasn't. I watched the Arrow till the end. That's the only one I stuck with to the end.
But Superman. Oh man, that trailer. They're doing the death and return to Superman.
I thought there wasn't going to be a season 4.
This is the final season. Comes on October 17th. with and just like, they got Lex Luthor on there now, and it's not John Cryer, it's Abraham from Walking Dead. It's so weird seeing Luthor with hair.
What show had Bosch playing Luther?
That was on Titans, on HBO Max.
Cool.
That show was bad, but his Lex Luthor, wow, why wasn't that in the movie? Bosch, the guy who plays Bosch, Titus Welliver, he is such a fantastic bad guy, but he plays a bad guy.
I'll tell you what, flat out, I am so jazzed for Superman and Lois. That show has not had a bad season. I highly doubt it will. I'm looking forward to this. They really have to work hard to crash this show because it's the same as Stargirl. Stargirl wasn't given enough time to have a bad season, but every time out they hit a home run. You know, it was so awesome to watch Eclipso, by the way, in season 2, and there were certain scenes where they really set up a good, tense thriller of an episode with how evil and such they made Eclipso out to be, and then of course with the presence of the Shade. Yeah, that was a fucking awesome show. But
The Shade was that was really great. Even when they show what's his name? He's the big white ape. What's his name? Ultra Humanite?
The Ultra Humanite. Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. And then it just every character on there, and it's funny, like the one who played, I think her name is Jade. She's the one that had the dagger. She's the son of the Dragon King, whatever. Yeah. It's funny watching her on that show, and I go watch The Rookie, and she's like this ditzy, airhead, that's dating Pete Ross, he's like the half brother of what's his name, Nathan Fillion. She's like a kleptomaniac. I'm just like, I love it. She can play totally different characters and still be entertaining. When she appeared on there, but
pretty good. Yeah, it is something when you see somebody in one role, you almost associate it it's the soap opera effect where you go, well, you really are that character.
It also reminded me of how old she is, and she's playing a kid on the CW.
I'll tell you what's a sign of a good actor or actress. When you see one of these characters from one of these kids shows, and then they get a full blown adult role on an adult show, because the last season on Bosch Legacy, the woman that the FBI sent in to get dirt on Bosch's tech guy was Gypsy from The Flash. And I didn't notice that for a couple episodes.
Hey, one sec, dude. Do you have any books left over? Maybe if you want to.
Do I have books? It looks like you missed all of it actually, but yeah, I can re-show them and such.
Here, let me do this. Yeah, make it full solo layout. Oh, wrong one.
Hey, I'm full screen.
I've discounted some. I'm not gonna put up some of the books that I was selling out of desperation because I'm out of desperation. But I did put some on. Let's see, like the Elmer Fudd, I dropped to 50%. Bugs Bunny. This is not a mint condition trade paperback, but that's why it's only $8. The Age of Amalgam. I had the Joker, Death of a Family.
So if you see something, just say you want it.
Yeah, that's basically it. Oh, hold on.
Have a good night, March here.
Have a good one. Take care, man. Let's see. This was Adventure Comics issue number 312. Defenders issue number 17. Doom Patrol 19 and 20. That's the first Grant Morrison and the first appearance of what's her name?
Holy crap.
A really good not documentary, but biography called Kirby King of Comics.
The court denies defendant's motion to dismiss the case for Gina Carano.
Awesome.
So they're going forward with it. Nice.
Shazam's Greatest Hits.
Wow, that walking corpse in his speech tonight said, "I brought down costs for families."
Captain Marvel. No, yeah, he actually believes that too. Captain Marvel number 29. Got that one. Adventure Comics 323.
Who the heck is this? Taylor Swift fans experiencing memory loss after attending her Eras tour concerts. What the hell?
Dropped Archie's Joke Book 88. Boy Commandos number 1. Dropped that to 5. Dropped Adventure Comics issue number 344 to 5. Dropped Conan the King with the 25th anniversary of Marvel to 5. Dropped X Factor number 1 to 5. Movie Life from the 1940s. Planet of the Apes. Dropped that to 8. Same as the Moonraker magazine. The Spirit number 24. Scary Movie. Scary Monsters magazine, with the Village of the Damned. Rex Havoc, Raiders of the Fantastic. Hey, this is usually the focus is on the comics, not the bald guy.
I'll be back in a minute.
All right. Dracula 79, I'll drop that to 10. I dropped the Star Wars storybook to 5. All right. Okay, stop. Let me see what else. Had Justice League Volume 2 of the New 52 era.
Are you still there, one slick dude, or did you leave?
I guess he hasn't seen anything, or I'm going too fast.
Yeah.
New Teen Titans Volume 1.
Well, I hate to be doing all this, and he just left.
I know. Yeah, he just does. World's Funnest. This is trade paperback of Mxyzptlk and Batmite. These were fuck it. These were $1. Action Comics 231, 454, 293 of Superman, 310 of Superman, 321 of Superman, 358 of Superman. Red Sonja issue number 5, issue number 10, issue number 13, and annual number 1. Let's see. And Gods and Monsters hardcover. This has the entire everything. Flash by Grant Morrison. These are issues 130 to 141. Green Lantern 96 and Green Arrow 130. Sandman, the Kindly Ones, and Soulfinder, Demon's Match.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of the other one, the video game from the 90s.
Oh, the Soulfinder? Yeah, that was actually pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty good.
So when you said that, I was looking and I was like, what do you mean by Soulfinder? Is he selling a video game? The comic adaptation?
But those were the ones that didn't sell. Oh, and I was selling the Marvel Tales for $1 each. Nobody took those. So
You know
there you
what
go.
also didn't sell? The Marvel Zero book, which collects all the free comic book days Marvel for $8.
Marvel Zero?
Yeah, Marvel. It's the second year they've done this, where Marvel collects all their free comic book days, puts them all into one trade, and then sells it for $8.
Oh,
They're trying to make money off something like they gave to you offered to you for free.
ah,
Now they want you to pay for it.
okay.
The only thing I can see is like if you really wanted to get the book for comic book day, but it's like, but if that was like 30 years ago, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, people-
that's what I was thinking. Like
But it's
if
not
they did,
Per Marvel,
I could see it if they said, "Here's 1998's free comic book day books" or something like that.
But I mean, like
Yeah.
my $20 for Dracula, he says, and Scary Monsters magazines.
Okay.
This Glenzer.
Hey, Glinda.
But I mean, like, if I would pay $8 for a free comic book day, if they
Also,
were good books.
$8 on issue number 66 of Prince Namor. $8 on Spectre number 8,
Some shops, don't let you to take more than 3.
and 8 on Aquaman number 19.
So if I missed on a book, and it was actually a really good book I'm looking forward to, sure, I might pay for it, maybe like a little bit. But I'm like, I can't justify with today's writers for paying for a free comic book day book.
Yeah, no shit.
If it was Chuck Dixon on there, yeah, here you go. Here's $20.
It was Scary Movie, and what you watching?
Dracula.
Dracula. All right.
I believe that's the Christopher Lee one.
All right.
Scary Monsters. How much was the movie Life?
The movie life, $5.
Yep.
Elmer, Bugs, and Movie Life, all $5 each.
But what are the numbers though?
Oh,
guess, yeah.
the numbers. This is July.
Well, does Elmer and Bugs have a number on it though?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, like
Oh,
I'm
shit.
guessing that's. I'm trying to say that's what he says, but what numbers are?
Yeah.
Because he only asked how much the movie Life was. He says what are the numbers?
Okay, give me just a second. Gotta find them. And
Hurry, man! Eric, did you pick up Nick's?
what do you think?
I stays still away. I was like, I saw the title Nick's. I had one X-23 on there. I was like, oh, that looks so cool. And then I realized this is 20 years have gone by. This isn't the same one.
Yeah.
And the other one was, I forgot who the original writer was on the Nick's books.
Bugs Bunny is issue number 70, and Elmer Fudd is 938.
Yep. Okay.
We will be having an auction this weekend. This is just a help me get to, first of all, help me put the power on in the house, and second is help me get to Eric so I can get the books for the auction.
Do you have the cover ranking all set to go?
The what?
The cover ranking?
Cover ranking. Oh,
Or are you guys gonna wait till tomorrow?
we'll wait for tomorrow. I'm not.
Are you gonna have time tomorrow? Are you gonna have time tomorrow? Going out by
We'll wait until Friday. Let's just go Friday. Yeah. But yeah, I've got I got the 1950s all set up and ready to go.
Are you gonna join the best of the week since you'll be by Eric?
Hopefully on the way. I've got a movie ticket at 12.
That would be disturbing to see the and like Eric like I'm here and he turns his camera on and you're sitting next to him on the couch.
Yeah, that's true. It's
like Wayne's World. Party.
If I get home in time and I'm not dead ass tired, then yeah, I don't see a reason why we couldn't do. And if you guys wanted to do the 1950s, I'm okay.
So when you're saying I also take the movie Life. So you mean you want the Elmer and the Bugs as well, or just the movie Life?
Winter is
Just confirming. above. It says, how much is a movie life? What are numbers or Elmer Bugs in movie life?
And then team just talk to the DNC and make your account a Democrat propaganda account like Harry Sisson. You're going to be rich. I could do that.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, did you hear what Biden did today? Biden made sure that inflation is going to go up. We don't need low prices. What we need is higher prices. The grocery milk is important. And if everybody's buying it, then the important people can't buy it. And you, being a Democrat, are the important people. So remember, vote Biden because he makes groceries expensive. See, I can do that.
If you're not riding with Biden, I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, you got to get rid of the whole voting process if you want to save democracy. So we're getting rid of Biden as the nominee and we're putting in who we want.
All right. So 162 says, I'll take Adventure 312.
Adventure 312. Reading.
And then 344.
And 344.
Yep. So 312, 323, 344. Elmer Fudd, Bugs Bunny.
Okay, 312, 323. And where's the other one? Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny.
Yep. Action Comics 231
Action 231.
and 234.
Where did I put those?
I do not know, Lieutenant Dan.
All right. Red Sonja.
I saw Lieutenant Dan Action Joe figure, or J. Joe.
It was, which ones? Action Adventure 312, 323, and 344. Action Comics 231 and 234. Where the fuck did I put those?
I don't know. You did knock stuff over before, but that was the omnibus, I think.
Yeah, the omnibus are sitting right next to me.
Omnibuy?
Omnibuy?
I don't know. Omnibees? A bus?
Omnibus.
Will these be combining shipping with Saturday, or are they separate? Well,
yeah, I could combine them with Saturday.
yeah, I was gonna say if they're all going at the same time in a box.
Yeah. It'll lower the shipping cost. Okay. What the did I put the Action Comics? Okay.
I just thought it was funny though that Fox News, like they had to go interview Biden after the announcement saying that he had stepped down. He's kind of looked at him like he was like, "What? I didn't step down. I'm not. Like he had no idea. He probably does. I know he has dementia, but they probably never even told him that he was no longer going to be president next year.
They might actually put him in front of the camera and tell him it's on, and tell him he's still campaigning.
The most disgusting thing is that they told us that he survived COVID. He's older than that. They fed us all these lies saying he's like he's nothing wrong. He's the smartest man. He's smarter than Trump and all that stuff. And then now they're saying he's unfit for being president next year. So why is he still president now? Why doesn't he step down? The 25th Amendment,
Yeah, a lot of people are having questions about everything. What? Action Comics?
And then they're all back. They're all pushing Kamala Harris.
Wait,
like
what? I showed an Action Comics number.
I don't know.
What was it?
So he says 230. Was it 231?
231 and 234 in the movie life. Okay. Where did I put? Okay, so what I've got here is I've got the Adventure Comics.
312, 323, and 344.
Okay, I'm looking for Adventure Comics 312 as well. Where the hell did it come?
The Actions comics were $1 comics.
We're dollar books. Action Comics, dollar books. Now I've got the dollar, but the numbers aren't matching. So
I don't know.
that's what it is. I've got Action Comics 431, and I've got Action Comics.
Emma's got. Hey, Eric, you there? He's still muted. He must be eating.
It's at Action Comics 454. But yeah, I don't remember showing off those books. And I am, but
He says I might. Yes, 431 and 454.
okay. 431 and 454. Okay. And the other Legion book, I can't find.
Oh, I was trying to write, but you're kind of going kind of fast. He does that.
What?
When you show up books, and you just kind of like go real fast, and you go to the next one, next one, next one. Like,
Yeah.
so it's like if you blink, you miss it.
Sorry. Okay.
Great
and
guy. He's been. I think Biden's been having
got the
strokes
movie life.
for 4 years. He's been
I've got the
having
movie life. I've got the Elmer Fuds and the Adventure Comics. So, 25, and I need to find.
You'll probably find them when you're not looking for them.
I know, right?
Have Gail come in and she'll like find them in 3 seconds. Here they are.
Yeah.
Did you check the box behind you?
Yes.
It's
More,
that's
more than a couple of times.
But she'll be like, "Did you check the box that says Action Comics on it?" It's like,
I didn't bring up. Here's 318.
is it in somebody else's stack?
I can find that. No, nobody has a stack yet.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, even Glinzer's is sitting right next to me. It's just that.
Yeah. So there was one adventure at $8 and 2 at $5.
One adventure at 8 and 2 at 5. Okay. That would be in big doll territory. So, aha! Adventures 312. Yes. Okay, gotcha. So I got the adventures. I'm still having a hard time finding the action. They were the dollar ones. But yeah, I do have Adventure Comics 318 also at 5. Where the fuck did I put the Action Comics now? I just had those. Ah. At least I found one of those. I had 2 freaking Action Comics just 5 seconds ago. Red Sonja, Red Sonja, Red Sonja, Red Sonja.
One slick dude, he says, I'll also take that 318 for $5 as well.
Okie dokies.
Oh, that was the other thing where it probably wasn't brought up, but you guys saw who's taking over the next James Bond book? After
No.
Gail Simone.
Yeah.
From Garth Ennis, which was an awesome James Bond book. If you have not read that, it's James Bond Punisher. I love it. Punisher 007. But like then going to like Gail Simone.
Well, who's he going to take on in this series? Calories?
No, he's not going to do anything. He's going to let a female be the new 007.
Okay. All right.
Well, he can't sleep with women anymore because he's a womanizer. And that's
So this is what I got for you. I've got 318. I've got the 312. And here is 323. and 344 of Adventure. And then I've got Elmer Fudd, Bugs Bunny, and Movie Life. And just because I've had a whole bunch of trouble, and in all honesty, it's kind of, it really is dollar shape. I'm just going to toss this in. It's $4.50 where I can't find the other one. But there you go.
Yep, 231 and 234. Yeah, it was actually.
Yeah, if I do find them, I'll bring them up at the next auction. But for now, I'll get that. And like I said, I'm going to throw it because it's in rough shape.
It's probably one of the boxes. That's all.
It probably is. I put it, I put it down. I'm just not seeing it.
Is in that? What's in that box behind you?
This is Incredible Hulk's.
The one with the lid on it.
Oh, the one with the lid. I do believe this is an empty. Yeah, this one's empty.
Okay, well, just you know.
This one has Incredible Hulk, Marvel Tales, Sergeant Fury, some of the big dogs that didn't go tonight, the Losers, and Sergeant Rock.
He said it was the first $2 books you showed. I may have gotten the numbers wrong.
Yeah, oh, I know what he's talking about. Like, I got the Superman and the Action Comics, but here, let me. I can't find the other. I know I had two Action Comics, but I can't find them. I did have also these two Superman, but yeah.
Now I'm curious to go back to see what those Action Comics look like.
At $3, I've got Batman, Brave and the Bold 154.
Are you talking about the Action Weeklies?
No, actually, I didn't re-show the Action Weeklies. I think where did I put those? Because I didn't show those off again.
Those are the two Action from before. I remember those. And you had like four of them up there.
Yeah. But I don't see them here.
I want to make sure he wasn't talking about those, because they are actually comics, but they're weekly.
I didn't see them, and I don't think I sold them even. I'm telling you, some books have just disappeared. This is very weird.
I just want to make sure because those are up there too, and I don't remember anybody bidding on those.
No, nobody bid on this.
Because you had the War is Hell, you had the Superman Annual, then you had the 4 Actions, Green Lantern, Life of Archie.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the first lot you did. That was not Big Dog.
Damn, they just fucking disappear out of the face of the earth. I got Glingers down, yep.
Yep, but then you did the other books, and then you did the Hulk.
All right.
There's the Two Adventures. Then there's that.
And then let me write these down one slick. Add the Action Corporate 4.
Yeah, because you started off with the Dracula and all that stuff, the Bizarre Adventures. I remember that.
Yeah, the Dracula was Windsor.
I'm going to say that was the first books you showed off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny.
Okay, so without the actions, I get $38.
Okie dokie.
I was just asking if once, dude, if you were talking about the Action Weeklies.
No, I don't think I showed him off. I don't even see him over here, but I don't.
No, not to him. But if he rewound it, went back to looking at, you did have him up on your shelf.
Yes, I did. I did have. I had some action on it.
That's why I want to make sure that which one he's talking about.
Adventure Comics 144. Not 144. Try again, dude.
The only Action Comics I saw up there is the one with the burgers.
That's the only action? Okay.
And then there's the one with the guy, he's like, these are 20 centers. Or is that one? That one
Yeah.
left it. Superman struggling with another guy. It looks like they're merging together. Hard to tell.
If I find it, I'm just going to put it in his file for all the trouble it's been. 312.
Okay. That's why I was just curious because there's a couple different actions you had. You had Action Weekly, and then you had a couple different actions. So.
And then
the ones you had up there with the Red Sonja and stuff.
Yep. Okay, yeah, I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Alrighty, cool. Awesome, Navy. Put these over here with the rest.
I just want the action comics with him eating the burgers as a poster.
yeah.
Like hanging up. Like I like that one. I like the one where he's got the kids in bed and he's just great. He's taking his taking his tie off. It's like whoa. Like I love those like quirky covers like that.
All right. And of course, Spectre Aquaman. Yep. That's what I've got to say about it. Okay. Okay, so without the action, I get 30 already. But there you go. That's what we had. I'll put these in the next one. On Saturday is with some. I'll probably. It's mostly trade paperbacks, right? You were saying, or are there floppies?
Which ones,
Mr.
Tonight?
Eric? No, the ones I'm going to get.
What's up?
Ah! Found it.
Did I told you, is that one? And there's another one with the burgers. I'm not sure if those are sold or not. If that's ones he's talking about.
Well, that one's. I'm just gonna put him into its thing.
What are the numbers
There you
on those?
Yeah.
He said it was 431 and 454.
That's what I got right here. 431. So, like I said, I'm putting it down.
All right.
There we go. All right, cool.
If nobody got those Action Weekly books, though, you're missing out. Those are fun books.
Yeah, they are. We talked about that.
That was back when they had good writers on the anthology books for Action Comics.
All right, so Glenzer was 20. Droon was, let's see, 90, 106, 126, 36, 40, 141. Yep. 20, 35, 45, 51, and 90, 141 for Droon. And Glenzer was 20. And let's see, Dark Admiral 10 already paid. And one dude is at 35. Alrighty, cool. Get this right over here. And I'll get that to that tomorrow, probably. Alrighty. Anything else to talk about? Or is it because we've been at this for about 2.5 hours, ladies and gentlemen.
Like I said, Gail Simone is just putting her mark on everything.
You know, it depends on what Gail Simone we get.
True, but isn't it crazy how she hasn't really been writing anything big name in a while, and all of a sudden she's like, this year, Gail Simone returns, and since we don't have Bendis, we're gonna get Gail Simone.
Yeah, maybe that's just, she's done it, and now people are thinking, oh wow, yeah, you're back, okay, because you went away to Twitterland for a while. We didn't think you were writing comics anymore and stuff like that.
Well, her X-Men is terrible.
Oh, it's god awful. Yes,
So,
I agree.
She's not got. I mean, she's only there because the A-list left. I mean, they're
Yeah, she's A-list by default.
now. Jeff Johns is A-list. He started his own imprint that DC turned down. Mark Millar is an A-lister. He's got his own thing. Robert Kirkman, you have to call him an A-lister. Yeah, he's got his own imprint. I mean, but the rest of them, they've moved on. I mean, why would you work for, to quote Richard, sub-poverty wages? And the other people I said are probably just making more money writing other things or doing normal jobs.
Yeah, it's like those cover artists that make more money just drawing the cover than actual books, being the superstars that they are. Artgem doesn't do interiors. Who did she threaten to get hired? As you know, it wasn't sexual favors. Ew. Wow. Yeah, that would not be good. All right. Well, anyway, guys, once again, if you can pay tonight, please pay tonight. If not, I understand. We will be having an auction on Saturday, so please show up there. Tomorrow, if I'm home and not bushed by the long drive and everything, we've got Golden Age. We've got gold. Yeah, it's actually Golden Age. It's 19 covers from 1950, and if you guys want to run it, if I don't show up, I'll set it up. But there we go. Alrighty. Okay, I'm back. Nobody else is streaming anything remotely interesting. Well, thank you for making us your last choice.
We're glad that you're here, and then Rhaegar's actually we got Rhaegar here, but not Jackson Roykirk. So I think it's a win, I guess, right?
They're the same person.
They might be.
They have similar names.
Raykirk, Rhaegar.
Uh-huh. By the way, Rhaegar is probably why I call him Raykirk and not Roy.
Oh, there he is. Me?
He's got 2 pages open. He's bouncing from one to the other.
I mean, well, if we're gonna call him Jackson Raykirk,
You mean if Bree doesn't keep you in the basement? Exactly.
if Jackson is called Raykirk, then we have Roygar.
Right.
Jackson Roygar. Ooh, there you go, Jackson Rhaegar.
Nice house by the sea. Okay. I like the original.
Wait, Jackson Rhaegar. How do you like that name?
Jackson Rhaegar. You know what? If you say it enough, I will probably call both of them that.
Jackson Rhaegar. There you go.
Yeah, you know the way my mind works. It doesn't work.
What do you think, Breen? Jackson Rhaegar.
That's horrible.
Not even half good?
All righty. Anywho, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Once again, can't pay tonight. Please pay tonight. Thank you very much. We're going to be able to turn on or keep our lights on. You'll be able to give Gail the walking around money she needs, and of course, go see Eric and get the books.
I think Jackson wants me to say hello.
Hello to little Jack. Oh, go on ahead.
How's it going there, little Jackson Rhaegar?
All right. Yeah. Let's see. Tomorrow we should be doing the Golden Age. We should be doing the 1950s comics. If not, we'll just push that to Friday. That being said, don't forget to go. What do you call it? Best of the week or whatever it is.
Yes, that'll be at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern.
All righty. And on Friday we have. What do we have on Friday as far as the? Oh, I'll definitely have some Deadpool to be reviewing because I'm going to go see the movie Thursday night. And what do we have coming up as far as the covers? We have on the tier list after the 50s, we've got
85.
After 1950, we have Vampirella.
Yep.
Vampirella is going to be Friday. All right.
If you get over early enough, you guys can record a video on the couch. Not that kind of video, but I mean, like, reading something.
Right. Anyway, once again, guys, thank you very much for helping out. And if you don't mind, of course, clicking like, share, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. If you haven't done it. Hit the welcome back, Speedy. Speedy?
Which one's Speedy?
Come home, Speedy Gonzalez. I'm waiting for the Blade reboot review. Okie doke. Yes, I'll have that in 52 years when they finally make the movie. And with all that said, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night.
Night, kids.
Fun times. All right. I forgot we're doing Vampirella.
So did she.
Wait, does that make it right?